everybody, Bob with Knivestown here. I'd like to do a review for you today on a classic legendary knife made by Ka-Bar Knife Company. I'm talking about the Ka-Bar US Marine Corps fighting knife. The model that we have here is actually the short version. There is a full-size version and a short version, and we've got the short version here today, actually, which is actually about 3/4 the size of the real of the full-size original, but it's the same in other respects. This knife is made in the USA, which is good to know. That's made in Olean, New York, so that's always a plus. The knife arrives with the blade in a paper sleeve, and it does also come with a nice leather sheath. There we go. And also it has it arrives with some literature, just various information about the various Ka-Bar knives, commemorative knives, utility knives, camping knives. Ka-Bar is a well-known and very respected brand. All right. Well, let's just take a quick look at the sheath here. The sheath is made of a very nice tooled leather, and you get a nice. You can see there. You can see how the diagram and the insignia is there on the face of it. You can see the stitching there. There's that USMC, and it's riveted with the tie-down holes. It's good, nice, thick leather. It's well made. It's well made. It's a simple sheath. It's just a simple sheath. It does come with a closure, a snap closure, to go around the handle, and it is just fits on your belt. So it is a simple but good, well done sheath. The knife itself looks like this, and you probably recognize that look, that famous classic look. The technical specs on this knife are the blade is 5 1/4 inches, and the overall length is 9 1/4 inches. The blade steel there is the 1095 Crovan steel, which is chosen for its edge retention and toughness. And the handle here is made of the stacked leather washers with a resin that makes them, gives it a firm body. The butt cap is also made of 1095, and that is full tang construction, as you can see there. Let's take a close-up look at this blade. That is a very well-known and famous blade. There's the USMC, you can see there. And this is a serrated knife. This knife does come in just a plain version. You can get it just plain. This particular model is serrated. That's a very sharp tip there. It's got a very much of a fighting kind of a style to it. The top swedge there to aid in piercing. There's the thickness of the blade. You get some kind of an idea there of how thick that blade is. It does have a fuller here. It is made with a fuller. Now the fuller is the purpose of that is twofold. It does somewhat lighten the weight of the knife, of the blade. Not perhaps a negligible amount, but every little bit counts. And it also, moreover, does provide a shape for stiffness of the blade. Adding that shape in there is kind of equivalent of creating almost a little I-beam pattern on the blade itself, and it actually, by removing that material, you actually are increasing the stiffness of it. I know there's urban legends about blood grooves and involving blood and suction and things like that. It has nothing to do with that. It is for the purpose of weight and stiffness of the blade. Let's get a close-up of those serrations there so you can see the pattern that's used. You can see it's a large and then two smalls, and then a large and then two smalls. So that's a very effective pattern. There's the K-bar there. There's a good look at those. You'll notice that the cross guard there is slightly bowed down, slightly backward, and that is deliberate for protection of the hand and to I suppose deflect oncoming action. The handle there is made with the shape of the handle swells out in the middle, so that is made with a palm swell of sorts to speak of. It bows out and then narrows at the tail. It is a little more oval than round. It is more oval than round, but not too much. The blade does have the black coating on it to resist corrosion, plus also to reduce reflection and glare. You can see how that fits in the hand. Even though it's the small model, there's still plenty of knife there. There's plenty of knife there. That is a very, very famous pattern. This type of a knife was first produced in 1942 and was commissioned by the military. K-bar produced over 1 million knives of this pattern during World War II for our troops. Many of them can still be found today. And collectors, you'll pay a lot for one of those knives at a collector show. Classic knife, American made, comes with a nice leather sheath. Great for a camp knife. Great for camping, hiking, any kind of an outdoor activity, backpacking where you might need to be doing some cutting. Survival knife would certainly work well for that, and of course, it is a combat knife, which is what it was originally made for. Very, very nice knife. Pleasure. All right. Well, thanks a lot. See you again.